Hello there guys and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I wanted to talk briefly about the future of the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order franchise, as last week on the EA earnings call, EA CEO Andrew Wilson said that EA are continuing to invest in the Jedi franchise, which of course is great news. Despite pretty much knowing this already anyway, it's great to see further confirmation of this by EA for the continuation of the Jedi series that will hopefully go beyond this second game that should be coming out next year. I've spoken about this idea in streams on multiple occasions, but I don't think I've ever actually discussed it in a video before, so that's what I'm going to go and do now. At this moment in time, we've had Jedi Fallen Order release in late 2019, and since then it's blown past sales expectations, and not long after the release of Fallen Order, we started to see Respawn hiring more developers for the Jedi franchise, which we can only assume is for a sequel to Fallen Order, what many, including myself, are currently calling Jedi Fallen Order 2. However, the naming convention in place for Fallen Order suggests that it will actually be called something completely different. The reason I say this, and many of you will already know this as well anyway, but Fallen Order is called Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order with a colon after Jedi and before Fallen Order, which suggests that the overall franchise is simply called Star Wars Jedi. Star Wars Jedi is the perfect name for the series, as it means that Respawn could make a game about literally any Jedi in existence and use this as part of the title. For example, if Respawn decided to make a game about Stellan Gios from the High Republic era, they could call it Star Wars Jedi Stellan Gios. It may not be the best name, but you get where I'm coming from. They could also just name it around the story that's being told as well in the game. For example, Fallen Order refers to Cal's journey of Order 66 and the fall of the Jedi Order. So at this moment in time, we know that Respawn is working on another Jedi game, but we know absolutely nothing about it. Based on the way Fallen Order ended, I do think it's safe to assume that the next game will be a direct sequel to it, and if that's the case, then I'd love to see them make a trilogy out of Cal's journey. Once that's been done, I think it would be great for them to really diversify the Jedi franchise by making games on other Jedi. For example, I think it would be amazing to see a prequel to Fallen Order where you get to play as Jedi Tapal, and that could end where he dies during Order 66. I think there would be some really cool parallels with that game with regards to Cal's training, and it could also give us even more of his story as well. I know that's not really diversifying the franchise too much, but it's an easy example to make, and I think it would genuinely be really cool to see. Like I've already said, there is endless potential of Jedi out there in the galaxy that Respawn or even other EA studios could go and make games on, so I really do hope that this is a franchise that EA will continue to invest in for many more years to come. Moving slightly away from that, you could even use this naming convention for other series like Star Wars Bounty Hunter Cad Bane, for example. This would then be an entire game dedicated to the bounty hunter Cad Bane at some point during his life, whether that's pre-Clone Wars, during the Clone Wars, or even after. The same could work for Sith and no doubt other professions in the Star Wars universe, but I think the overall point really is that you can literally make a game about anyone and follow this naming convention to really expand on the franchise within Star Wars. I've said this time and time again, and I'll continue to do so going forward, but the potential for Star Wars games is genuinely endless, and I think that we're in for some real treats over the next 10 plus years. Going back to making a prequel to Fallen Order with Jedi Tapal, you could even have a game centered around one of the Inquisitors, for example, and I do think that would be really interesting to see how it all connects. Anyway guys, that is pretty much everything from me today. Leave your thoughts about all of this in the comments below. Do you think it would be good to see EA diversify the Jedi franchise beyond Cal's story once that's finished? Thank you all very much for watching, and may the Force be with you always.